6 going to be really explosive. Any shutdowns that can happen from Moham could turn the tide in OMG's favor for sure.
I think it's two-folded as well. You've got Moham and then you've got Rio with
Only going to try to set their sights on taking those. Junhao hopping over some walls here, putting the pink down. But seeing that this dragon is not in the pit and has been secured. Flash. Harry, a couple hundred HP, will be able to survive sans Flash.
Feather is looping around. They have swapped the spellbook to ignite. They can cancel this recall.
Oh, here we go.
Or just go for the solo.
Forward, the knock up, the ignite. No way! Harry gets it done and survives. A huge gaff by Feather.
These grub fights I expect to be very bloody.
Here we go. We go right on top of Rio. Survives for the moment, trying desperately to escape, but he will go down. Down goes the Braum on top of it. It's a 2-0 for Thunder Talk, and they're going to secure those grubs.
Hello, Harry, just leaning around the corner, picking off Ryan. A lot of damage going down, but it won't end up leading to anything as they are chased away by the beefy boys of Thunder Talk.
Really great stuff there by the last series where some of their fights were very disconnected. I mean, you see there were 2 members on the grubs and 2 members who were closer to the lanes. Hold that thought for a moment as we do see an ultimate drop by Starry here. Rio is going to come over. They are going to clean up Keshi 30 seconds before this dragon.
Really?
Complete purchase of this river to start up that dragon. We'll see if OMG wants a piece of it. I really don't think they should. I think you should just allow your soul inners to scale up, but Rio getting a little too close. They drop the exhaust on him. He's forced to flash away, but Junhao going to go right after him. Then they are able to burst him out. Feet of Warfare for Thunder Talk. Big charm coming down onto Moham. Harry's trying to do anything that he can. He's going to take out some big chunk damage, get knocked up.
He zones off any defensive play to keep the jungler alive for OMG. Will result in the pickup of the dragon.
To how Thunder Talk have been playing on the side lanes outside of Keshi's early death. Haru has been playing quite safe. Hold that thought for a moment. As we're going to see a bit of an engage here. We're going to turn all the way on to Haichao, but he is a little thick. There's that bullet time coming down. It's going to do a good amount of damage to Moham, but here's Harry on the side trying to force away Ryan, but now he finds himself completely alone. Warping Rio in. Grim Deliverance lands flush. Harry is still alive, trying to get that revive. He's got it up as well, but he's not even going to need it, as OMG are running Thunder Talk off the map. A 3-0 fight, and the Herald will be there.
We need both the dragon and a tower to secure this feat. They know that Thunder Talk only need to get the tower and they'll have it, as now they're calling the play Hero TPing in.
Alright, Moham doing a good job of trying to stay alive. The Supreme Display of Talent only hits Rio. Knock up onto Feather. He's very low. Grim Deliverance doesn't land onto anybody, but Harry is looking to get his passive fully stacked. He's got it. Keshi trying to get some priority targets in the back line, but he falls. Harry's going to be the next target. Charm is there, and here comes that Realm Warp. Multiple players in. Feather will fall. Haru will fall next, and Junhao has to slide out using those Hex Tech gates. It's another disaster for Thunder Talk as OMG will take the dragon.
Rift completely falling out of the favor for Thunder Talk on what was such a dominant early game, but Junhao is alive. They are on a ward right now, fishing to hope to pressure this dragon away, but Moham doing a great job, staying over the wall, mainly just being that extra vision, that extra marker to make sure Kiana doesn't go for the big contest. And I love that we just talk about how significant these ultimates can be, and we see Haichao really leveraging it to collect 2 kills on that fight, as we do see a TP to flank him now in the bottom lane. No Realm Warp, no TP, this is all Keshi.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make this play, right? You have to get something out of this. Try to take out Haichao. OMG's been so good on the side lanes here. Teleport coming in from Harry to try to save Haichao, but I think he's gonna be dead to rights. Now Harry finds himself in a 3v1, but he has friends coming up the rear. Ryan's in big trouble. Feather's been locked down, and you can't stop Harry. Big knock up from Keshi as Haru now joins the fight, but it's fully in control of OMG. Junhao getting poked just a little bit. Now all of OMG sans Haichao are here. Anakan is on the map. Doesn't look like it'll be started.
I don't think it's worth to take a play here from OMG. You've got out like bandits after that one, losing 1, but you pick up 2, and the one that dies is the Rise, who could rotate over a lot quicker than everybody else off base, as it looks like Thunder Talk actually saying, all right, we need to force something here and now. We have lost the feats of warfare with this bot lane tower falling, as now Heru and Harry
sidestep
having
from
a
Heru, but
skirmish.
he had to walk into melee range. There's that Grim Deliverance, and now Harry with a nice flash. They're trying to turn this around. Big double knockup from Feather. Heru desperately trying to escape, trying to pump out everything he can, but he falls to Starry. Starry untouched, finds a double kill, and you know he's going to want to top it off for a triple, but Rio's going to take that one away. Health bars are low, but no one to stop OMG, and Otacon is
I want to give flowers to Rio, who in that play used the first Grand Starfall to land behind the team fight and keep Junhao away. As now Moham getting picked off. Beyond that, not going to result in too much, but because the Kiana could never group up with the team, we didn't get to see a big play with that ultimate, which could have really swung the fight back into Thunder Talk's favor.
You wish that Baron was spawned, and if we were in 2026, it would have been up for Thunder Talk to maybe try. Instead, you'll be able to get that top lane tier 1 and get some objective bounties into your
pocket. As the game goes on with just a lot of miscellaneous plays aggressing on the top laners here.
They're really going after Keshi, forcing his ultimate out. Big cooldown bullet time going to have to be used on that mid lane turret. They want to try to conserve any health on that turret while they go and get bottom tier 1 themselves. So Thunder Talk doing a nice job there to try to bring the gold back in their direction. Rio and Haichao.
OMG knocking down another top lane play, and guess what? Realm Warp can be used to just leave at any point. No area for a longer team fight play kind of build. No Liandry's anything opting towards that. Going for... It feels almost like down the middle. Listen, I'm no Ahri build expert. I'm not that guy. But this doesn't feel like it's conducive
over 2,000, that's starting to creep a little under that. Use some Hextech portals here to try and take over the bot lane of Thunder Talk as the knockup goes on to the Scion. The exhaust as well. They are certainly hitting him. They're not really doing damage, but they're hitting him.
The world's slowest pick I've ever seen, as now Rio forced to flash away. Heru joining the team fight.
Oh, yeah. Rio just went in way too hard, and he goes down. It's Ryan picking that one up. Harry teleports in.
Varus just killed
Feather.
Alistair off the screen there. Hold up a minute. Feather getting dropped by the Varus ultimate. Using his own, I have no idea how he was able to do that one, but I think it makes a bit more sense now why we had Harry TPing in, as it almost looked like it was going to be a bigger play than it was, as now, I like this from Thunder Talk, trying to do anything they can to pick off Haichao, who doesn't know there's 3 people right here.
It was really nicely done, but a nice sidestep from Haichao. As Harry says, yeah, I'll dash in. I've never met a fight I didn't like with the supreme display of talent. Lands flush, Grim Deliverance, he's still alive. He's starting to get to that pass.
Oh, good pickup.
Finally fall. Haru picks it up, and now he's between a rock and a hard place with the bullet time. There's no bomb to protect it on the backside, and Thunder Talk win the fight.
Absolute cataclysmic failure from OMG to overcommit.
To get in here. This Baron is very, very slow. Down to about 4,000 HP and getting lower. Moham just trying to run interference, but here comes Harry, here comes Starry. Thunder Talk coming in as well. Moham a little too early, takes a big chunk out here. The Baron is secured by Thunder Talk and going all the way in as Rio. Now the question is, can Thunder Talk actually escape? But Haru says, no escape needed, I want in. He's not going to be able to dash away, but he will be able to save the rest of his team. It's a 1-for-1.
Ultimate used from Heru, no Malignance. I think that's a bigger loss for Thunder Talk when it comes to trying to posture for this team fight. They need to wait the 60 seconds or so for this Ahri ult to be available compared to Haichao, who really doesn't care that much when it comes to the actual damage, the actual scrapping. And you see, he cares so little. He's going to aggro the dragon, pull it out of the pit, as now do or die moment. This is a Hextech Soul. Junhao can get in the back of the pit here on the Kiana. They are fishing for the steal.
Alright, he hops over. He's got to make this happen in order to get Thunder Talk in, but they push Pantheon all the way out and secure it. Moham on the backside is going to fall. Supreme Display of Talent stuns a couple members, but now is Harry going to take over the fight? He does have that ultimate, or I'm sorry, that passive in the back pocket, but he's not even going to need it. Junhao said, I am running away. Haru able to slide away just barely. Keshi will fall. It's a double kill for Harry. Haru not going to be able to land the charm, so Harry is going to be able to continue his onslaught. You're kidding me. I haven't played World of Warcraft in a long time, but even I hated all those different phases. We're seeing Rio drop down his ultimate on Takeshi here. Again, very muted usage of the Pantheon ultimate, but it looks like they're going to be able to get a kill on Takeshi. It's just a matter of how long is Keshi going to be able to delay them, to allow the setup for Thunder Talk to get some wards and get some positioning here, as Haichao will clean this one up.
Ooh, and by taking a bit longer than
easy
otherwise...
access to him. He has his Guardian Angel now, full build on this Misfortune, so we'll be able to at least survive through any aggression as this Baron has been started up, and it is getting ripped. Harry is in the bottom side. He will have a teleport available. Haru going to land the charm onto Rio here, but not everybody is going to go for him. Feather couldn't get the knock up, and now he's going to get rooted backside. Hai Chao blows up a man. There's a bullet time. It does a lot of damage, but Hai Chao's doing a lot, and here comes Harry. Grim Deliverance, but he's the only one right now with a couple of angry Thunder Talk members, but they're getting a lot less angry because they are falling. Ryan is going to fall next. We've got another revive coming through. Everybody's got some resurrections. Starry, no summoners, still alive. They forced Thunder Talk off the Baron.
And there were basically two separate fights happening right there. There was Harry and the rest of the OMG squad versus Starry. That's beautiful. Starry's GA. Make sure nobody's threatening him on the respawn. And it will be resulting in OMG picking up the Hextech Soul with a poke Varus.
Because of a nice flank from Hai Chao. Feather is flashless for this next fight. It is important to keep in mind. So you're not going to have those snap engages out of the Alistar, which means the fight is inherently going to go a bit slower. Moham looking for a knock up here, but Keshi's going to use his ultimate to buffer it. This Baron is going down. Hai Chao dropping the Realm Warp there. It's a fake out. Knock up coming through as Rio can't get in. Baron secured for Thunder Talk as they're trying to heal up. And now they're going to attack Hai Chao on the backside. Supreme Display of Talent didn't land. They're trying to blow him up, and they are going to be able to do so. He doesn't get a kill in return. Thunder Talk trying to
revive.
There's that Guardian Angel in the middle of the Grim Deliverance, which means that Haru has to back off. Keshi will fall. Ends up being a 1
to avoid getting popped by Junhao quickly. Doesn't matter, as now we look to the play on the map. It will result in finally getting this tier 1 mid away from Starry, that bastion that the Varus was using to layer down so much poke, so much safety. And suddenly, just losing that one tower can be enough to sway how...
the top side, there's a big flank ward on the backside. Something to keep in mind as OMG are looking to retake their jungle. Rio trying to move in, clear out as much warding as he can, as the top tier 2 will fall. Thunder Talk making good use of their Baron.
Suddenly the siege starts to become quite threatening, as now we have 30 seconds left on the Baron buff. Can Thunder Talk use it to knock down another tower and really take away a second bastion on the map for OMG?
Something to note, Ryan is now on 100% crit. That GA is not up yet, and now we're seeing flanks come through. Rio going to show up immediately, try to get on Ryan, but he falls. Harry has to do something. The bullet time gets interrupted with the knockup, but they didn't go after Harry.
He's down.
Harry is just fine. It is looking to stack up that Cultivation of War. Hai Chao gets bursted out. Cultivation of War is stacked. It's up to Starry and Harry now. Harry to the back line getting interrupted as Junhao is able to escape. There's that Cultivation of War passive getting popped, but there's a well-timed knockup into a well-timed charm into some more knockups. Harry trying to sustain, but he won't be able to. Now it's the GA, but Starry and Moham cannot join. They are locking up Harry, locking all windows and doors. They freeze him out, and Thunder Talk has the advantage.
Expert MMO gameplay from Thunder Talk, spacing out both the respawns. So devastating for Harry to lose both of those revive cooldowns. Hold on a minute.
He got rooted up. That's big damage, and he's bursted out.
Will that be enough to stop the play? It looks like the follow-up Q onto Heru will be too much. It dissuades pushing for further, but sorry, they are definitely still lurking. I see the GA on Varus, though, so going in for a counterplay is quite the spooky prospect with the Elder Dragon up in a minute. The passive at this point, level 18, it's down to 2 minutes, so he should have it back up by the time the Elder fight happens. So now it is about posturing.
Hai Chao has the flash. Yeah, this is a great ultimate by Keshi. One thing to note is that Ryan's GA is up. It was not up in that fight, so he will have it for this one. That is very key, as OMG has been shoved out of the river. Starry trying to land all the poke that he can. Again, as you said, he's had such a good game hitting these skill shots, dodging these skill shots as well. See if he's able to continue to try to get OMG back in a winning position. They're going to throw everything they have at Keshi. Meanwhile, Junhao forced off on the side by Hai Chao. Bullet
big ult.
Does so much damage and couldn't be stopped. Rio's got to run for the hills. Hai Chao chunked as well. Haru trying to go back in. Starry has no flash, but he goes golden. Harry in trouble. Everybody surrounds him. Grim Deliverance does not get off. and he will fall in Thunder Talk. They don't care about the Elder. They're looking to end the game.
Absolute collection of hero plays right there. Going for the namesake with the flash out to survive the Grim Deliverance. That was a fraction of a second from being a colossal loss in this team fight. The amount of healing Zen would have picked up would have been back to a full health bar, as now it is picking up the scraps for OMG. Dragon going down. This is an absolute game ender objective, but we have to deny the double super objectives. If they get this Baron as well, it is going to be curtains, as we have Starry on the Varus, potentially the bigger threat for a steal. Full build, lethality Varus has the potential to take this game back into OMG's hands.
Let's see if he can channel his inner Gumayushi. Ultimate gonna go down, that change of corruption. They're just waiting on the Baron, and all the time that they take here means that there's
my god!
Elder time, as it's secured by Junhao, and Rio gets bursted out.
I cannot believe Thunder Talk just raw took that Baron in their faces, had nobody go around the corner to zone them off. I was like, there must be a part of this plan. Part 1, start the Baron. Part 2, question mark, question mark, question mark. Part 3, kill Rio and get the Baron, go for the end. It is double supers walking down the mid lane. There is basically no way OMG can win this fight if they go for one. It has to be absolute miracles.
Keshi, a little bit too deep under the turret, bursted out. It's going to be a 4v4. Bullet time, not going to land a whole lot. Ryan, Junhao, Haru getting chunked a little bit here. They have both major objectives. So much power that Thunder Talk have here, as Moham flashing forward, dropping the exhaust, not hitting anybody with the winner's bite. Haichao going to force them all out. Let's see, Starry can't quite land that Q. Is going to eat the charm. He's got that Edge of Night. As OMG will force away Thunder to line. Starry trying to do everything he can, slowing them up with that Hextech Soul.
Looks
Members
like it's just
OMG.
chip. Watch Haru, he wants to fish for something as the Parasol comes down.
Cleanse got used on Ryan after that. Chains of Corruption. Haru says it might be time to go. Keshi doesn't land on anybody, but big knockups are coming through. Haichao on the backside trying to burst out. Some members here. GA getting popped. Harry in the thick of things. Health burst getting low for Thunder Talk, but you're going to have to kill him multiple times because of the cultivation of war. We have another GA coming through. Harry has to make a hero play, and I think he just might have. Starry and Harry.
TP's coming in.
Teleports coming in.
That's it.
OMG are looking to end the game from base to base. It was the wave that was set up in the top side. The siege is there. The ace is there. They have the minions. OMG were in such a good spot, and then they weren't, and then they were again. Melvin, OMG are going to take game 1.
Only a 3-word piece to say at the end of that one. Oh my god. What a game to kick off